Hey guys, so I promise you there won't be any singing today. My singing career didn't make it, so you know what? Let's stick to working on cars. So today we're going to be installing some extended wheel studs. For my new wheels to fit, I have to change the factory studs to longer stud. So what I have here is some VMS extended wheel studs. So these are a lot longer, almost an inch longer. This will give me enough meat to screw the new nuts on. So I'll be replacing the factory ones with these ones. But you know what? Honda didn't really make it easy to change these wheel studs. On the 8 Gen Accord, it was a lot easier. You just did a little bit of grinding and you'll be able to knock the new stud out. With this one, there's a lot more work to be done. So what I did so far, I had to shave off one end of this stud. This way I'll be able to hit it in, because the only other way to do it is I would have to take off the hub to knock the studs out and put them back in, and a lot of times when you take the hub off, the bearing, part of the bearing would come out with it, and you would have to replace the bearing. Now a bearing for this car, a front wheel bearing, is about $130 from Honda. That's a lot of money just to change one wheel stud. And if you ever have a broken stud, that's the same thing you have to do. So you know what guys? For all you guys with the 9 Gen Accord, be careful about the wheel studs, because you know what? You don't want to have to spend that much money for one broken stud. So these are steel studs. These are the VMS racing stud. I'll be replacing these with the one on there. So you know what? Make sure you wear the proper gear, because you're gonna be doing a lot of grinding and there's gonna be a lot of dust and metal flying around. So make sure you wear the proper gear. So I'm gonna go put on some the proper stuff right now, and then I'm gonna take you to the car and show you. I've already started and show you what I've been doing. Okay guys, I'm fully dressed and ready to go. The patient is prepped and it's gonna be bloody. I'm just fucking around. You don't need all this shit. I mean, if you wanna wear these gloves, you can wear them. You don't need the apron for sure. You're gonna need a mask though, because when you're grinding, there's gonna be a lot of metal shavings coming off, and you don't really want to be breathing that. And you're also gonna need your safety glasses, because you don't want any of the stuff coming back at you in your eye, and you know, next thing you know, you're blind or you lose an eye or something. So you know, always wear the right protective gear. So you're gonna need a mask, you're gonna need an eye protection. You don't really need these gloves, but you know, it's good to protect your hand, so wear the gloves. This you definitely don't need, but you know what? It helps keeps your clothes clean. This is your kitchen. You go ahead and do what you want to do. So we're gonna go to the car now, and I'll show you what I did. Okay, as you can see, I started to grind it down here. You have to grind here down for the old wheel stud to come out here. So this one is short; it will come to here, but the new one, as you can see, is much longer. So you're gonna need to take off a little bit of the knuckle here. I started. I'm not quite done yet. So I'm gonna do a little bit more grinding. I have my grinder here, so which I'm gonna use with a grinding disc on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and grind this off. So this is where you will need your glasses and your mask. Okay guys, as you can see, I forgot to mention, I also cut out a piece of the heat shield right here. Just a little piece, as you can see, from here to here, so everything can slide out. And I'll show you when I take it out, but I had to snip a little piece of the bolt off, just like this one. So let me go ahead and hit this out. I won't be using these, so I don't need to protect them. So let me go ahead and hit it out and see if it comes out.
Clean the mask.
See, now that it's out, I can see it's still touching there. So let me see if this one goes in. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and grind this down a little bit more to make sure the new one doesn't get damaged going in. Let's see if that's enough. So like I said, the flat part we're gonna put against there. Oh, well, look at that, almost made it. I mean, that part of the tread don't really matter because the rim would fit, but I want to make sure everything fits good. So I'm going to take a little bit more off of there. There it is, that looks pretty good. So now I have some nuts here that I'll be using just to pull it through. Right, so now we're gonna put these over here. Actually, you know what? Let me put this washer on here first.
Until you have the mask in your possession. To claim the mask.
There you go, guys. One installed. Now I gotta go. Oh, where's that old stud? Let's see. Where did it go? So this is what I had to do to the old stud. I had to grind the back off so it would come out. So it's just like the new ones I'm putting in. So it's pretty much flat faced. Right? So now I'm just gonna go ahead and do that to the rest of them. Okay guys, so here's what I use to cut the back of the stud off. It's my Dremel tool with a cutting disc. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut one more off and then hit it out. You know, if you have a hacksaw, that probably will work great, probably even quicker. So I have a punch that I will be punching it out with. You have to get that little piece off. So you take the punch, you line it up, and you punch it off. And now I can hit the nut out. What I keep saying nut, I mean stud.
Go and do not return until you have the mask in your possession.
Make sure it's lined up properly. There. And it's out. And repeat this process all the way through. And we're gonna repeat that until it's completely done. Then maybe finally I can put my rims on. Okay, so that's all 5 wheel stud installed. You know what, it was bad, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, once you grind it down and take your time and knock them out, it's not bad. Now, this is what it looks like with, this is the old wheel stud that come out. You can see the length difference there. Right, so now my new rim will be able to fit and I'll be able to bolt them on, no issues. As you can see, not much thread there if I had used this one. So guys, just remember, if you have a 9-gen car, don't over tighten them, because if you snap one, you're gonna have a hard time getting them out. Okay guys, so that's it for installing the 5 lugs on the driver's side. I still have to do the passenger side, but as you can see, they look good. If you take your time, they will come out just fine. Once you grind out the back and cut the backs up and the nuts off, you take your time and you hit them out with a hammer. You can use an air chisel and punch them out if you have one. I have one, but I can't bother to go dig it up. So I just use a hammer to knock them out, because most people will just have the hammer to knock them out. You take your time, they will come out, no problem. Now remember, if you're gonna do the front and the rear, you have to buy 5 packages because they still come in a pack of 4. I have no idea why they still come in a pack of 4. 99.99% of the cars comes with 5 lugs. So I don't know why they sell in pack of 4s. So if you're gonna do the fronts only, you're gonna need 3 packs. You're gonna have a few leftovers, but it's always good to have some lying around just in case you snap one. So as you can see, the fronts are done. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the rotors and the caliper back on. Then I'm gonna throw my rim on. Now I still have to do the passenger side. Once that's done, then I'm probably gonna do the calipers next, and then I'm gonna throw my wheels on. So you know what guys, I will put a link in the descriptions of the extended studs. You can go ahead and order some if you want. But as you can see, they look good and they're good quality wheel lugs. So you know what guys, don't forget to subscribe and share and you know, give thumbs up. So thanks a lot guys, and you know what, stay tuned for more. Laters.